Good morning, everybody. What's up, Alex? I had a lot of people rolling in and chatting beforehand. Good morning, Curtis, Mr. Pekka, Dana, Shane, Grayson. How you doing? Shane, you're still on that drive. Right on, right on. What's up, Bobby? How's it going? What's up, Alex? Share the stream, let people know I'm alive. It is Sunday morning, and light's a little dark. Ooh, let's see if I can give a quick fix to that. Yeah, it's probably my, what's it called? I still don't have my lighting behind me. I can't find my remote. Good morning, Dustin. It's going to get real dark here for a minute. Yep. That ought to be a little bit better. Throw the contrast back up some. Yep. Apply. Okay, and also I'm on my webcam, not on my G7, so it's got issues. Morning, Russ. What is up? Sorry about these. Just listening to something for a minute. Check the lizards. Lizards are sleeping. Good morning, Bob. Let me clear that. Okay. All right. My analytics screen is all sorts of messed up. Smoosh that like button, like that smoosh button. So, hey Randy, Alex, you still over there with everybody? I caught that quick Facebook Live. That was awesome. Oh, and Bob, it's a shame to find out that he can't count that as a community project. I mean, aren't you a part of the community? Helping his pappy out? What's up, Matthew? Can't stay long, gotta get stuff done. I got you. Tell them all I said, hey, Alex, my generator ready? I don't think the thing's gonna hit. I don't think we're gonna lose power. But we're ready for it. Alex, I got a new nozzle for my torch if we wanted to go ahead with what me and you discussed. Okay, so there's that too. Yeah, it doesn't count for parents. That's just say it's a community lemonade stand. No, maybe if you were to get with the park and like work on like building a pavilion or a shed or something for a public park. But yeah. Jeff Kren, good morning. How y'all doing? Yeah, it's like I said. Sorry. But yeah, so after the stream, maybe both sides flat. Maybe make both sides flat, not convinced on the one flat, one round. Really? I find it great for indexing, I find it like super great for indexing. Alright, Curtis, you got a guitar lesson? You have a great day, man. You do what you gotta do. But, yeah, if you want both sides flat, I can make both sides flat for you. I do see try out that handle a bit more and see what you think. I'll still send you the other one, but yeah, it may change the way you look at the handles. But yeah, this double spoon last night, I may or may not. Morning, Richard. How you doing, brother? I miss you. Oh man, I want to host a party here one of these days. I say it all the time. I gotta clean up a bit, but yeah, I want to host a party and have like a live stream. You know. That's awesome, Richard. That's awesome. We appreciate you. So yeah, morning. What's up, Crawdad? So last night in my stream, my little brother, his fiance, and yeah, I'm gonna have to rent a dozer, and our cousin Schlaghammer, Steve, showed up, and apparently it was it was Steve's birthday, and I completely spaced on it, and they were doing shots of tequila and participating medicinally, and I mean, they were having a blast. And after the stream, I got in, took a shower, and cleaned up a bit, and got a message and saying we're playing a game, and my little brother streamed it on his Twitch account. We were playing a game called Dead by Daylight, and it's a 5-player game, 4 survivors, four people versus 1 killer, and it's all like classic slasher movies. And I was running around killing them. It was fun. But yeah, I think I had such a blast doing that. If I can get it so that I'm not up till 2 something in the morning playing the game with them, if I can get them to start earlier, I might, and I might kind of convince him to amp up his streaming so that after my live stream forging, you guys can, if you feel, follow him on Twitch and watch a little bit of a darker side of Yamez. Watch me yell, scream, and run around killing people. But yeah, back to the yard though. I'm definitely gonna have to rent something. I got a buddy that's got a I don't know, I should just post the link on Facebook. It is in the Forge Chat Discord server under Island Metal Forge live stream area. Gaming to get my other frustrations out. No, I used to be a real big gamer, and taking up blacksmithing, has taken up all of the time. And with that, it's like I'm so into the blacksmithing. It's like I don't have time for anything else. Right, Crawdad? Right, Daniel? And I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. It can be sometimes frustrating to... It used to be LAN parties where we'd lug our computers over to one person's house, sit around a table, drink, and game. And adios, Curtis. And it was a fun time to be had by all. I mean, occasional rage, but trying to play them online has gotten it gets a bit what's the word? Frustrating, because okay, who wants to play what, and oh, this person needs to download, or this person's lagging, or this. It's like but good morning, Mule Kick. And it's just Um, did anybody get notifications? Where is everybody? I mean, I know you guys are here. I think I sent out notifications. Bowen, you're here in the back row. Yes. And another thing, it is Bowen's birthday today. He turns 18, I believe. So, a huge shout out to Bowen. It's a big birthday. Finally, I would say now you can, smoke and buy liquor and all that stuff, but, you can't anymore. Happy birthday, Bowen. Yep. We let him live this long. Yep. He's 18, JT, so now you are no longer legally responsible for him. And it's no longer a felony if you get into a fight with him. Sorry, brother. I'm working, so I kicked off Ting and on here when I got back in the truck. Awesome. All right. My mom says don't tell them that. Yeah, you're legally an adult, so. He has to finish school and graduate. You didn't graduate yet? You're already 18. It's time for you to go get a job. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for you to go get a job. Oh, you already got one. Good deal. Now you're 18. Ask for a raise. So today, I'm going to be heading over to Scott's after the stream. Went over to Windfall the other day and got a bunch of stuff done. And so I don't have to go there today. And I'm going to be, hopefully, I'd like to work on the wheel weldment so that I can get the wheel ready to mount. I may look into picking up a motor today. Jeff, nobody has officially done the Rail Spike Lizard Challenge yet. I did see somebody on a Facebook group post a Rail Spike Lizard, but they didn't tag me in it. They didn't, mention the challenge at all. They just said, here's something neat I made. And it's like, okay, cool. They had it a little bit more curvy than I do, which is neat. It's what I try to do with it. Nice, Bobby. Nice. But good morning, Anson. I was telling my cousin Steve is growing a beard. My brother-in-law Zach had to trim his beard, and he was complaining about it. And I said, "You want to complain about it? You need to go over to Anson's Forge and Homestead and watch his video." I said, "He's got like a 1.5 foot beard that he shaved completely bald." Is ash from the charcoal good for anything? Yes. Good morning, Mr. Phillips. Dana, yes it is. Save the ash. You can use it to mix with bentonite clay and such to make like a stronger clay, like adobe. If you look up recipes for adobe, it's in large quantities. I believe it's also good for annealing. In general, almost every byproduct can be used for something else. even clinker and, used up bits of coal can be used for, say, gravel, a hard pack, or keep it in, fill a 5-gallon bucket or a bunch of bags, or seal it and keep it in your trunk during the winter for traction control if you slide off the road or something. It can, good for garden. It's almost everything can be used. Sorry, I had to knock out my 22 a day challenge for Facebook before I could come in for church. Not a problem. Hey, old school, you got to get the order finished. You do what you got to do, man. Yeah, it is for a great cause. That's the Veterans Helping Veterans thing that you're doing, right, Anson? If you don't follow Anson, go after the stream. Go check out his video. His channel. He's doing some good community stuff with a group of other. He's cross channeling, I guess. What would it be called? And he's doing some good stuff there. But yeah. Alright, 17 viewers, 17 likes. Right on, right on. Also, Mr. Brett Larson messaged me the other day, and he was talking to me about the Forge Chat Discord server, the Blacksmithing Community Discord server, and recommending some bots and stuff that when an approved live streamer goes live, it puts a notification out automatically to let people know. Vets helping vets by teaching veterans the introductions to blacksmithing for free. The Beard Up Challenge in 2020 is donating all proceeds to building my new shop for my cause. And Answer, you were telling me about that. That's not you didn't actually do the Beard Up Challenge, or you didn't actually start the Beard Up Challenge. You found out that you were going to be the recipient of it. So there's a lot of other people helping you out with that. That's amazing. I won't shave. I don't know if I can find it, but I have a video on my computer of the last time somebody, cut my beard, and I was not happy about it. I try not to share a lot of stuff from that time, but I may one day actually, at least to some people, post that video. But anyway, it was kind of like she won an argument, and she chose her reward. She hates unkempt beards, and always demanded that I kept it like 1/4 inch all around. And I'm like, no. Blacksmithing in Goshen, Ohio. Good morning. Good to have you here, brother. Thomas Matthews, how you doing, man? Yeah. This is like just a chit chat. Just a chit chat. What was I saying? I'm like all over the head today. That's Rob Huff. Hey Rob, how you doing, man? So you got a new channel name. Awesome. Old Wolf, good morning. All right, Rob. No, you keep that. Blacksmithing in Goshen. That's awesome. Wayne Heights. Oh, and there's a Rob Huff. I didn't know you made a Blacksmithing in Goshen, Ohio YouTube channel. I'm going to have to check it out. Or are you managing their YouTube channel? Either way. Morning, Wayne. I'm having a wonderful day. Mine is actually RH Forge Works, but nothing there yet. Hey, Paul Fontanini. Okay, just helping manage. Well, everybody go check out, after the stream, of course, the Blacksmithing in Goshen, Ohio channel, and let's see what they got. I'm always good for, the Blacksmithing in Goshen. From what I understand, they're one of those, they do the classes and stuff, and it'd be a neat channel to follow. But yeah, now, another thing, yeah, I'm with Yamaz, not shaving off my goatee. Funny thing is, my goatee, I have had a goatee in one form. I've had this in one form or another, minus like one period where I shaved it completely, and that was required by a job that I had, and it was basically kind of a staple look, like a character look, back when I did stage work and stuff. So the bald head, the goatee, has kind of been my look for about 15 years or more, since I was able to grow. And so it's like I can't part with it. I look so weird without it. You added a YouTube bot to Discord. Should it? Yes, Rob. I was just talking about that. Did Brett Larson contact you? He helps manage Discord servers, and like putting in bots and stuff like that. He talked to Brett Larson about moderator bots and such. Yeah, absolutely. First Degree Forge, what's up there, Josh? Playing shop clean out today? I really need to do that. I did get permission to carte blanche, just like completely trash most of the electrical stuff. And as I'm doing that, I'm looking at trash the electrical stuff that we're not using. Nobody wants to buy it. It's old, it's dusty, it's just in the way, so I'm kind of throwing it away. Absolutely, Rob. It sounds like he can probably help you out with any questions. Like I can set up the different channels and groups and stuff, but the bots I really don't know much about. Josh, I was gonna tell you, it's like I've got the permission to like clear the shelves, all except the personal stuff. In my shop, I'm gonna actually build a 8x10 or something like that, a room on the corner that I can insulate, throw an air conditioner / heater in there, and then have a loft up top to put stuff in for long storage, which will open a lot of space and move forward with the shop clear out. I also need to get some, I need 18 4x8 sheets of plywood, salt treated plywood. So to get rid of the particle board shelving. Paul, how's the tire hammer going? It's going good. I'm at the point where I can start making dies, but it's like I'm kind of bouncing around on it. There's things that I'm holding off on that are really simple to do that I don't want to put on and have them be tripping hazards. I'm going over to Scott's today to either continue working on more armatures or possibly the motor mount plate and maybe the wheel weldment. I have the wheel. It's at Scott's shop. I've got most of the stuff I need. There's still a bunch of hardware I need, but I do have most of the stuff I need. And that's going to be... I'm trying to catch video of it as I can. I might take what I have already and put together like a short, like, here's what I'm doing, and then just continue adding to that video for a big old power hammer reveal video. It is coming along, just slowly. It's a matter of time. Building a grinder room for dust collection. This is actually kind of... the plan is to be a bit more of a office than anything else. It's going to be a climate controlled... I plan on putting like a couch and some chairs in there. Maybe an editing suite and stuff like that. So that, like, I had a whole bunch of kids as guests and they ended up sitting in the car because it was too hot. So kind of a place to do climate controlled stuff in the shop that isn't, you know, a place where I can sit in sand or what have you, you know. You're going to build 3 of them? Nice. Wayne Heights, have a great day. You have a great day, sir. Go light the forge. Fire it up, brother. All right. So, as I was saying, yeah, you know, I've got to clear all the actual shelving bits for all these. I have 18 shelves, so that's 6 sets of 3, and each one has this like old particle board that's bowing and about ready to break, and the reason most of the stuff, if you look in the background of some of my videos and stuff, the reason everything's on the floor in the middle is because I don't want to put it on the shelves and have it go collapse. So I've got to completely clear that out and start replacing the stuff. I'm like, there's so many priority projects. I got the yard, I've got the shop cleanup, I've got the power hammer. I just added another priority, the build out for the climate control room, the office. So, the plan is to build one for my dad, one to sell, and one for me. Basically, it should be mine as a free, apart from the labor. Yep, that's about what it turns out to. If you can build one and sell it, that should fund the parts for 2 more. You know, that's kind of like what I do with my hammers. It's kind of like what I do with my hammers. It's like I do a couple giveaways or donation hammers, and then like 1 or 2 sold hammers funds the next couple giveaways. It's like I'm not really doing the hammers for profit. I'm doing the hammers just because, you know, get affordable hammers in the hands of people who need them, you know. Plus, Yamas, if you have links you would like me to share during your streams, you can always send those to me, and I can do them on time schedule. The trouble with some links during streams, in my what is it? In my stream analytics and stuff, anytime somebody clicks a link in the stream and it pulls them away from the live stream, the watch time just plummets, you know. So it's like, it's kind of rough, you know. All right, Dana, you have a good day. Yeah, it's like I really, you know, I'll toss up links during, you know, like if somebody's asking a question about like a certain thing and there's a link to it to explain it better, you know, that's one thing, you know, but you know, if we're talking about something, if that makes sense. um, yeah, I mean, you know, like most of the information is right down in the description, you know. So yeah, I have my email, I've got the Instagram, the Patreon, the, you know, all the different, all the different links to access me are below. But like, for example, your veterans thing, if there's a link to the information for that, you know, towards the end of the stream, post it, and that way, you know, that information gets out there. But yeah, but I know me, like if I see a link, I click it, and then I follow a rabbit hole, and then, you know, I've missed 15 minutes of a conversation. But yeah, I mean, it's like I've got to I have been too busy to sit and editate any videos. So it's like my live streams are kind of all I've got to keep my view time up right now. And it's like my ad revenue is down, so it's like I'm really, for the channel wise, I'm really relying on things like super chats and the view time during the live streams. So it's like, I'll just stop. This thing keeps changing what account I'm showing up as. You know, and I don't ask for money. You know, I don't ask for super chats. I don't ask for Patreons. I don't, you know, I'm not one of those, kind of like Roy says, I'm not one of those where it's like at the end of every video, or, you know, every 10 minutes I go, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, you know, send money, send money, send money. I'm not like that. Yeah, we're about ready for the hurricane. Yeah, I'm not like that though. It's, I do what I do, and if people want to support me, they support me. You know, and right now in the current situation in the world, I fully understand that, you know, it's like, take care of yourself first. You know, take care of yourself first. Jeff Kren, speaking of ads, do you control the amount of ads or the duration of ads? No, I have limited control of the ads. I allow for ads at the beginning, ads at the end. I remove the bumper ads, the ones that come up right here. I remove those because I hate those, and I'd hate to, you know, but you know, put you guys through that. Hey, Speargrass. I can't choose skippable, non-skippable. I mean, I can choose to add skippable ads, but it will always put non-skippable ads, you know, every percentage. So I select skippable ads so that removes the chance for non-skippable ads. And yeah, it's like, while I prefer you guys not to skip the ads, because every time you skip an ad, I don't get that, you know, 4 cents, you know, or 1 cent or whatever, you know, the rate is. I just built myself a new anvil stand, and I'm going to use it in a quick video as my first official YouTube video. Awesome, Rob. Awesome. But yeah, I pretty much, like, my monthly ad revenue is like $5, you know. I think the highest ad revenue I ever had was $11, you know. So, and you don't get a YouTube draw until you reach a certain threshold, and I don't reach that with ad revenue, you know. So it's like, this month I probably won't get a draw, you know, for example. You know, Rob, I do want to make a couple metal stands. I just don't have the plate steel to do it. And plate steel's not cheap, you know. Chris, how you doing? Kitchen flooring day? Thanks, man. It runs all ads regardless of how long they are. Right. That's another tip. That's another tip if you're trying to help a channel out, and they have playlists. Pick a playlist that, like, if you just watch all the live streams and such, like, it'll be 2 hours for just one view. You know, if you click repeat all on like a playlist of like 15 shorter videos and just let that run through the night, that's like, you know, a bunch of views. It's weird. Morning, Randy. Yeah, the stand cost me about $180 to build. Yeah, it's. I need access to cheaper steel. I need access to cheaper steel, or you know, my scrap is literally old, you know, farm implements and old rusted metal. You know, can't build a stand with, you know, 1/4 inch or, you know, 1/8 inch. The plate that I have is all like 1/4 inch or 8 inch and 1/8 inch, and it's like I need some like 1/2 inch scrap plate to play with. Morning, Corey. How you doing? But I unfortunately, Anson, I have to turn my computer off at night, so it's like I wish I could do that, but I can't. Morning, Mr. Wool. Bill, how you doing? What's up, Joe? Base plate is 1 inch thick, legs are 2.5 square. Yeah, that's a beast of an anvil stand there. That's a beast of an anvil stand. Yeah, I wouldn't go for an anvil stand. I wouldn't go any thinner than 3/4 plate. 1/2 inch plate would work, but it would be, I think it would be too light unless you have a smaller anvil. Good morning, Janetta. How you doing? Corey's out of bed. But, excuse me. But yeah, oh, I'm jumping around today. Let me get these off my head. I had them on, I was listening to something and my ears kind of got warm and comfortable. Kind of like when you're laying in bed and you're in your covers and it's like, I don't want to get out of bed. My ears didn't want to come out of it. If I'm going to Scott's place, can I get some pictures of the anvil and vice stands they use for the guild? Yeah, absolutely. I have some. I can send you. My phone is running an auto sequence right now. Yeah. A whole bunch of notifications, Rob. I did forget. I forget everything so quickly. I do have pictures I can send you of them. But heading over there, hopefully be working on some parts for the power hammer. Might not get a whole ton of stuff done today because there's the second part of a 2-day class happening there for, I think, 3 or 4 people right now. Yeah, see, I'm right now. I'm currently running a auto battle sequence. I got 2 more of these battles and letting that run. Working on a retort to make my own charcoal. Nice. Nice. I don't have enough woods in my... if I were to cut down all the trees in my property and try to make my own charcoal, I'd probably get like 1 round. You know, it is what it is, though. I can get coal fairly cheap, so it's easier for me to use coal. But yeah, heading up to Scott's, and I've finished a hammer up, and that's going to go with me and be picked up today. And I'm donating a length of railroad track to a new smith for a starter anvil. She's been using, I think, borrowing a friend's, or like going to a friend's shop, or she doesn't really have her own setup. And you know, so it's like she asked me if I, you know, knew anybody getting rid of, like, you know, an old anvil for like next to nothing. And I'm like, you're not really going to find an anvil next to nothing, especially around here. They got one for, you know, over in Elizabeth City. There's a guy selling a 190-pound anvil for $850. And I contacted him, asked him, I said, you come down on that, you know? And he goes, no, it's firm price. And I'm like, okay. He's like, if nobody wants it, I'm just going to, you know, leave it in the garden. All right. You know. And store-bought charcoal is $1 a pound. That's rough. That doesn't seem right. Because you can get a 50-pound, or it's 20-pound bag of charcoal for like $5, $6. Welcome back, Alex. I get my coal for about $6 a bag. I build it. There you go, Bill. All the cutoffs. Hey, Bill. I wanted to say, it almost happens every Saturday when I'm streaming. I see your comments pop up as if you're chatting in the chat. It's actually a 40-pound bag, Rob, but I drive up to Pennsylvania to get it. One of these days, get up with me, Rob, and maybe me and you can meet up at the place that I get it. It's in Pennsylvania. It's Charming Hollow Forge is where I go get my coal from. My mind is bouncing everywhere today. Good Lord. Yeah, but you know, it's like, and honestly, Rob, if you ever make it over to me, and you know, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. If you let me know ahead of time, I could probably make sure that I can get up to Hans's and pick up a ton of coal. You know, a literal ton of coal, and then you can just get some from me. You know, at cost. You know, you're a friend. I wouldn't charge you extra. I mean, unless you want to pay for that. Well, basically, Scott has bought some coal from me, and he tosses an extra $2 per bag to cover the gas for going up there. You know. That's not a bad deal right there, Rob. That's not a bad deal right there. $12 for a 50-pound bag. That's not a bad deal. Yoders! 30 pounds for a 20-kilogram bag of charcoal. Thus I make it. Yeah, that's rough. 132-pound anvil the other day for about $330, and that includes delivery. That's nice, Mule Kick. for now, but I know it will quit once I get started good with it. Yep. Anson, next time we go up there together, you're driving. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Rob, the thing to do, it's like, is get with Hans. Right now isn't the best time. Hans is going through some stuff right now. Yeah. Hans gets his from a supplier at it ranges from, the price fluctuates. I think the lowest I seen it is like $5.25 and the highest I seen it is like $6.75. So yeah. And that's for 40-pound bags. That's what I use. I like the coal. It works great. Adam Acker, how you doing, brother? Good morning. Yep. In about 15-20 minutes or so, I'm going to load up the truck and be heading up to Scott's, so you know. JT, you need something? Bring it up. Yeah. Yeah, Miss. How big physically is a 50-pound bag of coal, like compared to a 50-pound bag of rock salt? Probably about the same size-wise. I get 40-pound bags, and it's like they're, I don't know, about 40 pounds. They're about the same size as a bag of rock salt. This is about the same weight, like density. Best thing about making your own charcoal is sitting around watching the process with a beer or three. Yeah, man. Garage in the suburbs. I hear you, Rob. You should move down over here by me. Bring your band. We'll throw on regular concerts in my yard. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Oh, and Rob, I just want to say, when I met you initially, you were just first what's the word? Introduced to the blacksmithing community and the blacksmithing world, and you've come, leaps and bounds since then. You're farther than I am, and I'm 3 years in. So, awesome job, Rob. Awesome job. I'd love to have you down here and hang out. Yam Daddy got a 2 a.m., 5 a.m. open on Tuesday. I have between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. open on Tuesday. Is that good for you? Sure. I was up till 2 a.m. last night. Got some double wall exhaust piping. I just got to get a couple elbows, make a hood, then can move the forge inside. Nice. Hey, Wiley. How you doing? Spending 4 days with Brian for private lessons in September. Nice, yeah. I haven't gotten to the point where teaching classes just yet, but I mean, somebody like you who's taken quite a bit of classes, there's not much that I could probably teach you aside from just forging together and you seeing something that I do and going, how'd you do that? That's about where I would be with classes. I'd be doing beginner introductory classes to the locals around here, but it's weird. Nobody local seems to be super interested in blacksmithing. They say they are, but they never come by. I mean, immediate local, Caratoke County. And I do eventually plan on, once my shop is cleared out and my yard is set, on making that a teaching shop where if I'm not teaching a class, I'm hosting somebody teaching a class. That's one reason why I want to have the office, kind of a cold room for guests. Exactly, Rob. Exactly, Rob. Yeah. Um, go with what you can. Corey. It's just that I've never seen it for sale around here. Lump charcoal, yes, but not always. Yeah, Corey, Drayson's right. You go with what's around you. When I first started, before I realized that I could get coal cheaper, I was ordering it off of eBay and Amazon and stuff, and I was paying like 50, 60 bucks a bag. It was ridiculous. And I was just hemorrhaging money. And because I didn't know where to get it locally. Once you find a local source or a cheap alternative, you'll be much better off. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, this is better, that's better. It's whatever you can get efficient is the best, because hot metal moves like hot metal. If propane is cheaper for you, then use propane. For isolating heat, if you got to use an oxypropane torch to isolate heat that you would normally use in a coal forge, use oxypropane. Don't limit yourself just because somebody says solid fuel is better or propane is better. Use what's available to you. Isaac over at Heretic Blacksmith down in Ghana, Africa, he uses palm kernels. So there. It did. It's funny. Once I switched to the $6 a bag, like I find that I throw away a lot more usable fuel. I don't sift it as tediously as I should. I throw away by pile in the bag. It's still accessible should I need it. That's another good point, Corey. Yep, feed corn works also. Hey Ron, how you doing, brother? Good morning. It's pretty much whatever you have a hold of, whatever is efficient for you to use to heat the steel is what you can use. If you're in an apartment or a place where at home you cannot forge, look into local makers spaces, creator spaces. In cities, I do know that they have like co-ops and artist co-ops and stuff that you can look into, where you basically. I've seen it before in Key West, and they didn't have a blacksmith, but it was basically an artist's co-op. They rented a building, and it was like off the beaten path. It wasn't actually in Key West. It was on Stock Island, and they rented a building. It used to be like an old marine body shop for boats, and they basically set up a bunch of rooms, and you had one central area with like 8 rooms off the side, and each room had a lock and key that you basically pay into being a part of this creators co-op, and you have access to the different rooms based on what what you're doing. And it's kind of like it's a co-op. It's an artist co-op, and so look into see if there's anything like that around you. You're welcome, Janetta. But yeah. Good thing I can't find my remote. I haven't needed to use it yet. But yeah, if you're in a position where you can't forge at your resident, look around for co-ops, or start one. Look around for places to start one, and then contact locals in your area and say, would anybody be interested in going into co-op with me? I did not see Jared this morning. I did not see. I did see something he posted this morning, but I did not see him in a stream at all. Always keep your head in the networking game. Steel, tools, antiques, thrifts, word spreads. Yes, if people out there know what you're doing, people out there would be more inclined to help. Buy a new remote. $5 super chat. It's somewhere around here. I set it down. I need to put Velcro on it and put it right there. Oh, come on. Alright. Imagination time. It's blue. Thank you very much, Ethan. Thank you very much. A can crusher type device for reducing charcoal to nut size. Here's a thought. Think of like a potato to fries. It's basically like a can crusher, but with blades on the bottom. You don't need blades for charcoal, but kind of like blades on the bottom for the size that you want. Load it in and then crush it down, and it'll drop out. Yeah, it'll create some dust, but what won't? Yep. Ask another blacksmith in your area if they have space to share or rent. Look into guilds and Abana stuff. Yeah. All right, Asparagus. You have a great day. Thank you, brother. Yeah, actually, I got to call the stream relatively soon. So with that, it's like networking. Drayson, summed it up pretty dang right. Where they were going to be splashing down. Well, it's in Pensacola. Nice. Sift it through mesh chicken wire. Anything that won't fall through, crush it a bit. Yeah. Update from last week. The main breaker panel for the duplex is worn out to the point that it needs to be replaced. An electrician that came out said he had to tie my unit to the complex's main panel for fear of blowing and taking out the neighborhood. Yeah. Yeah, if the every handful of years you need to take get like a kind of a check on your electrical. Electrical does wear out. Galvanic corrosion, just wear and tear. It does happen. No, Anson, you need to start cleaning up my yard. No, you need to start cleaning up my yard. I want to be the co-op. Adam Ackard actually last week when he was here mentioned I need a dumpster. Yeah, dude. He mentioned he's got a welding rod warming oven, and he doesn't use it because he doesn't have room. And he said, so he asked me, if I wanted it, and I said, well, I don't particularly need it. And I said, if you want to leave it here and let it run here, and then once you do get a shop to set it up in, we can get it to your shop, but if it's here, it can be used. Keep the stuff in there, and if he needs any big welding projects, he can come by my place with them and weld them. Simple. Adam, it takes me, I'll probably be leaving here around 11:30, 11:45-ish, thereabouts, and it takes me about 45 minutes to get there. So noon 30-ish, I'll be there. Yeah, Adam's kids were all playing in the yard, and I'm like, watch out for snake. They were trying to climb on the tire pile. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't go on the tire pile. Yeah, if, Corey, if you have a, adios, Alex. If you have a weak connection on the breaker, it will create a little bit of carbon carbon buildup, and that could wear out a panel, wear out the main bus. Tire fire. When is the cleanup starting? I'll be there for that too. Really, anytime, it's like if I might set up a Saturday where, if people show up here at like, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning wearing long pants and boots, bring some gloves. We go about, hacking and slashing away at stuff, putting stuff in a pile. I got to clear the entire back side of it first, so that then that's where I'm going to put the tires. I want to stack the tires. We can do all of that, by hand. I've got a tow hook on a chain that we can use to throw in the tire pile and pull individual tires out, safely, so that anything that's in them scatters away. But yeah, pretty much any Saturday morning, we can work on it. I'd love to work on it every Saturday, but I can't do it alone. If I can get Anson, Adam, and Scott down here, we could probably knock some stuff out. But yeah, that being 11 o'clock, I want to thank you guys all for coming by and hanging out. Anson, the heavy stuff, I can cut in pieces. Between angle grinders, oxyacetylene, sawzalls, we can cut heavier stuff down into smaller, manageable pieces. All kids are asking to help as well. Are they asking to help? They go, ooh, we want to go do yard work at Yamez's. Said no kid ever. And if y'all are watching, hi kids. It was fun having you guys here last week. But with that, I'm going to roll out. Yeah, I might have to just, it's either, the dumpsters are costly. I gotta, we have so many other priorities for finances here at the house. So many other priorities for finances here at the house that, like, the dumpster's taking a back seat. It keeps taking a back seat. Alright. Anson, share the links that you want for your veteran stuff. Alright, Acker. Anson, go ahead. Throw them links up, man. Let's see what you got. I didn't mean to shut you down earlier. I had some, like last night during the stream, somebody popped in and it was basically just advertising. Passive advertising. Hey, check out my website kind of stuff. And it's like, I love you, buddy, but don't do that in somebody's stream. It's just slightly on the rude side. Check with me, especially if you haven't talked with me in a while, just throw it in the neighbor's yard. Truly, they wouldn't notice. Well, one neighbor is a cornfield. They notice. Anson's getting ready to share some links to his Veterans Helping Veterans stuff. I highly recommend you guys check it out. It's the reason he shaved his beard. Yeah, and follow that rabbit hole. It's kind of neat. I might build a chipper, Jason. And that is how you do promotions and stuff in somebody's live stream. You chat with them about it ahead of time, and you wait for them to bring it up, and you know, it makes it a little bit more user friendly and community friendly. That, you know, I appreciate you, Anson, everything you do. I love all of you guys. You guys are awesome. I really try not to be a jerk about things. I really try not to be. But I can't just let people walk all over me. You know? Beard Up Challenge 2020. Yep. Pretty much, Corey. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. But, 6 minutes overdue. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. And I will catch you guys all later. Bill, great to see you actually in a stream. I look forward to watching your messages pop up after the stream. It's awesome how you like chat with us. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go read some of the comments of my past forging live streams, and you know, converse with Bill. It's like he's there. It's awesome. Alright, you guys have a wonderful day. Alright. I'll catch you guys later. You guys are fantastic. I gotta go get ready to go. Hearts and health, everybody. Hearts and health.